Hey y'all, it's Lynn in the kitchen. I'm back and we're about to step into kitchen royalty.
I'm so New Orleans, I love Uncle Lionel. I'm so New Orleans, I love Super Fat and all the cats that had it like that. I'm so New Orleans, I love.
It's home of the late, great, and fabulous Miss Leah Chase. Today I'm going to be cooking in the kitchen with executive chef Edgar Dooky Chase. Is Lynn in the kitchen? We are live at Dooky Chase restaurant. We finally made it, and I am sitting with one of Leah Chase's great-grandchildren. Grandchildren.
Yes.
I am sitting with one of Leah Chase's grandchildren.
I'll take great though, that'll make me younger.
And this is Edgar.
Edgar Dooky Chase the fourth.
So tell me a little bit about the history of the restaurant.
Yeah, so Dooky Chase restaurant started in 1941, and it started as a sandwich shop and a bar by my great-grandparents. So when they started it, and now my grandmother Leah Chase and my grandfather Edgar Dooky Chase Jr., when they married and came in, we have the restaurant that we know today. But this gold room that we're sitting in is part of the original way back when that we had. So yes, it is. Thank you. A lot of artwork. And during those times when my grandparents was coming up, of course, it was the time during civil rights era, right? And they were huge. They played a huge role. My grandparents always like to say they fed a movement, and they did. You know, you had the leaders of Dr. King and all the folks that he ran with came through here, and also some white civil rights leaders as well. And what we were able to do, or what they were able to do, was have meetings and strategize in our upstairs dining room, which was illegal at the time. But nobody really touched or came in to disrupt here at Dooky Chase, right? It was almost sacred ground, and it still is.
Do you think, with everything that's going on today, the Black Lives Matter movement, that if the restaurant was fully servicing today, that people would be coming in and actually doing the same thing?
Oh, definitely. I think, you know, if we wasn't in the COVID pandemic, we would definitely house, and we would offer that. You know, we've done that many times over, where we would reach out to a mayor or a governor and say, look, guys, just come sit down. We'll feed you. Come sit down and talk. Have dialogue. That's the way we'll solve this. And that's what we do here, not only here, but as a family, is really try to bring people together to figure out a solution and move forward.
That's great. All right, so Dook, what are we cooking today in the kitchen?
Today we're cooking shrimp clemenceau. That's one of Dooky Chase's staples. My grandmother created this dish way back when, before I was here. And it's one that just lasted the testament of time. People love it, so we can make it real quick, but the flavors are so impactful that it's just a dish full of flavor.
Great, well, let's get started.
You want to get started? So of course, with every good dish, we'll start with butter. Want it to start to brown because there's going to be that nuttiness, that nutty flavor that comes up. Once you get to that point, that's when you're going to add the shrimp. The pot has to be hot, so once you put in that shrimp,
that smells good.
It'll sizzle up. On top of that, you just want to pinch your salt.
Salt.
Everything has salt. Salt and butter, right? Next to that, you're going to have a little bit of pepper.
Got it.
And then you're going to come back with it, because when you finish the dish with the potatoes, you want to season those as well.
Okay.
As that's going, you'll hit a little bit of garlic. And this is when that smell really starts to hit it up.
That smells amazing.
So you can see you got the brown nuttiness of that butter. That's bringing it up. You're going to let that garlic go a little bit. A little more garlic, yeah. You can never have enough garlic, right? Get some of these.
Cook this for?
This is a quick dish. This will go for about 2 minutes. Next on that, to give it a little color, we're going to add a little peas.
My kids love peas.
They love, hey, look, this is the way you can sneak a vegetable in. Whether your kids love it or not, you come in with it. Then we'll have another one, a little mushrooms.
Okay. I wish y'all could smell it. It smells so good.
And you can see where that garlic, that peas, that salt, that pepper, that shrimp, all that starts to just come up. So it's a very simple, quick dish, but it packs a full pound of flavor that's in it. A lot of that butter, that nuttiness from browning that butter. Potatoes, that's how it starts. And the key is having these nice and crisp. You put those potatoes in.
Wow, okay.
Then you're gonna come back, you wanna season everything else again. So a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and then paprika. Paprika's gonna give you that color.
Now we in New Orleans, yeah. Put a little dip on it.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Then for additional color, we're gonna hit a little parsley. And now what you wanna do is you just wanna mix that in. So now this is picking up all those flavors, that butter,
Yeah.
that nuttiness flavor, that garlic, that salt, that pepper, that paprika. And this is pretty much how we'll plate it up at the restaurant.
I can't wait to taste it. It looks so good. Smells so good. And this is
Shrimp clemenceau.
shrimp clemenceau.
Shrimp
Next
clemenceau.
time y'all come, try the
You
shrimp
definitely
clemenceau.
got to get a little bit of our shrimp clemenceau, along with the gumbo, along with our fried chicken, along with all the other great staples that we have here.
Beautiful.
I'm so New Orleans.
This is what New Orleans is all about right here.
All right, give you.
Food, good personality, and it smells amazing.